Did you see I left your ASMR in the last one?
No, I did not.
The Stranger Things one?
Oh.
You were like, ASMR. Go ahead, lick the mic for him next. Come on.
Hoorah!
That's staying in.
I don't care. I'm always in.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Film Frenzies.
Hell yeah.
I'm one of your hosts, Nick.
And I'm Grant.
This week, we have a movie, our main movie, as always, and we have something new to try. And our movie for this week, we talked about it a little bit last week, was Constantine. It's a movie with Keanu Reeves. He's pretty young in this movie. It's one of his earlier roles, besides like Bill and Ted. But first, we're gonna try something new.
So basically, we have three wheels here. And the first one is a genre. Second one's scenario. Third one is number of people. So basically, we're doing a draft. And I'm going to spin the scenario wheel first. And we're going to figure out what scenario we're stuck in. And then for each character, we're going to spin the number of people. And we're going to see how many people we have for this scenario. And it's like random things like zombie apocalypse, whatever it is. And then for each character, we have to spin the genre wheel. And we have to pick somebody from that genre who we think would help us succeed in whatever scenario we get stuck in. And we have some things that Nix and I, if it gets spun, we'll tell you that we're competing against each other for. And other ones we're just, it's just like a survival thing. Like, did we survive? We are limiting our selection. We're not going to do superheroes because, like, if it's a real life scenario, then having a superhero is just, like, overpowered.
Yep. Let us know if you want us to do an episode where we only do superheroes.
Yeah, then that's fine. And then we're gonna talk to each other about like if we allow somebody like Optimus Prime or something. Yep. So we'll decide with that. But I think we're gonna try to stick to just normal humans and their skills, and so not their abilities. So like maybe we want Captain America. Well, I guess Captain America's fine. But like maybe we want Tony Stark, but we can't have him as Iron Man. So, without further ado, we're going to spin the genre wheel. Yeah, or the scenario wheel, sorry.
Let's see what we get.
ASMR. So our first scenario is a zombie apocalypse. That's kind of weird that that's the one I said.
Yeah.
So now we will spin the number of people. Basically, this is our group. So this is people other than us. Yikes. We have 2 people for the zombie apocalypse. Well, technically 3, including us.
We might be doing another episode. We might be doing another scenario.
Yeah, we're going to... we have like a certain amount of time, and whatever we can fill out with this skit we're going to, so we might be doing other ones too. Nix, would you like to go first or second? Do you want me to go first, show you how it's done? Do you want to go first and take the wheel?
I'll go first.
Okay, here is the genre wheel. So whatever it lands on, you have to pick a character from that genre as somebody who you want to help you in the zombie apocalypse.
TV shows allowed?
Yes.
All right, I'm ready. Bam! I messed up. Bam! No romance.
Adventure. That's actually a pretty good one.
That's a good one. Ugh. Man, who do I want? For adventure, I gotta think of adventure. For my first pick, I'm taking Annabeth from the Percy Jackson series. She's got smart. Her mother is Athena, the god of wisdom. Mm-hmm. I think she'd be a good person to have. Keep everybody cool and collected. Know how to do food.
Yeah.
I think she'd be a good choice for.
And even without her abilities, she's still the fighter. I mean.
Yep, she can fight, hold her own against them.
Yeah. Oh boy, you got adventure. Usually the wheel's gonna give me some stupid stuff now, and I have to figure.
Romance.
No, I'm gonna get a musical. Oh no, a mystery.
That's interesting. There's a lot of good choices with mystery.
Yeah, what's considered a mystery movie? I think I'm gonna take a hot take here. I'm gonna take John Kramer, and the fact that I know it's a zombie apocalypse, maybe in like hand-to-hand combat, he's not gonna be true. Like
but
good
making traps for
but
everybody.
like if we have like a base that place is going to be booby trapped, and these guys aren't going to make it.
You just better hope nobody did anything bad in your previous life.
Well, I think he's going to want to keep me around. I'm the one who drafted him.
All right.
From the Saw movie.
Let me see.
I feel like we should say what they're from.
Yeah. Let me see what my next category is. Yes, sci-fi.
It's not even fair. You got adventure and sci-fi. I got mystery.
Sci-fi. Who am I taking? Oh, that's a hard decision. I'm gonna be honest. I might take Tony Stark here because he can help rebuild.
He can build pretty.
He
He's kind of like
and,
my John Kramer.
And Annabeth with Tony Stark would be a very deadly
it'd
duo.
be a smart duo.
Yeah, very smart and just rebuilding everything. I think I'm going with Tony Stark.
I would have gone with the Terminator.
Yeah, I thought about it. But
that's just me. I mean,
yeah.
You do have a frontline defense person. I need somebody for defense now. I mean,
You have your brains.
I have my brains. I have the guy who can trap my buildings. I need somebody for like hand-to-hand combat.
Adventure?
I got an adventure. So I'm gonna pick Aragorn, I think his name is,
Yep.
from Lord of the Rings. I think that him being, he's if anybody watches The Walking Dead, Michonne kicks some ass with her sword, and this guy is like 12 times the swordsman she is. So I'm picking him for my front lines, and yeah, it's a small group, we both do, but in trying to survive here, I think we both got brains peoples and action people to help us survive.
Yeah.
I wish we had a bigger group so that we could find like a scavenger.
Yep.
But if you're going based on trying to survive by itself, I say we have a pretty good team. Like, say we have a base that has food already.
Yeah.
We're sitting pretty good for a while.
I'd agree.
But the moment that maybe our base runs out or overrun, like, we don't have any weapons people. Like, we do have swordsmen.
Yeah.
But, like, if it comes to needing guns or...
That's kind of why I picked Tony Stark, because if he's building turrets or something. And that's why I kind of picked Annabeth too, with being a scout, because it's kind of what she's known for. And that's why I almost picked Grover for being a scout. He's going to go find stuff, and Tony's going to be the building.
Yeah, but then you're risking it.
But then,
you're really risking yourself to not... Like, I was worried I wouldn't have a weapons specialist. So, all right, so I think we're going to do another one. I mean, that one was quick.
Yeah,
it was
I
two
agree.
people, so... Do you want to spin the scenario wheel?
Sure. Offensive football.
Yeah, so we're gonna do football on offense, but we're not gonna do linemen. So we're gonna do 3 wide receivers, tight end, running back, quarterback. So for this one, we're gonna do it that you spin the wheel, and you can pick any position to fill it out with.
Okay.
But if you get to, like, all that's left is your quarterback, you gotta fill out your quarterback. So I'm gonna spin first on this one because you spun first and last. I'm hoping for some kind of muscle person with brains that I can put it.
I mean, mystery, you do have a few options here.
But the problem is, how many of them are athletically...
I mean, I know who I'd go for, but it's an iffy pick on if it's more horror than it is mystery.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, I think, you know how everything has, like, 2 genres?
Yeah.
It's whatever the first genre is. You know what? So my first choice, I'm going to pick David Dunn from Unbreakable, and I'm going to put him in as my quarterback.
He's got an arm.
And he's strong,
Yep.
so he'll be able to take a hit back there.
You better hope you don't play in the rain, boy, or he's done.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But, I had to take him. I
you had to. It's a strong choice.
I can't take Glass.
He's got an armor. Well, if we were playing coach, if we had a coach option too, you might want to pick him.
We could.
We could do coach option.
I'm keeping him.
I'm gonna do coach option 2. But I mean, I thought about that's what if I would have done this, I might have picked Glass as my coach. He's the mastermind. But that's still
honestly,
a good choice.
No,
good
honestly,
choice.
if we had the coach earlier, I might have taken somebody from like the Zodiac movie, or like because there's a lot more smarter people to choose from. So,
all right, let's see what I got on my wheel. Sci-fi.
romance. Yes, you got a romance. You might be able to get a good coach with romance. So.
All right, I got romance. My pick is Feznik from The Princess Bride as my running back. If anybody knows, he's played by Andre the Giant. The guy would be an absolute fucking unit in the backfield. He might not be able to run fucking fast, but he's making a fucking hole.
Oh my god.
Another adventure. Man, we really like our adventure stuff today.
I know. I'm going to take Hank Parsons from Journey 2.
Where you putting him?
It's The Rock. He's going to be my tight end.
That's a good pick.
I mean, the dude is very athletic in the movie. Like, he's running around beating the hell out of people.
That's a good pick.
So, I think he'd be a good choice for a tight end. Big, strong hands. Give me a cross.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Fantasy.
That's actually a pretty good one.
That's a good pick. For my second pick, I'm going to do Perseus from Clash of the Titans. And I'm going to put him as one of my wide receivers.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought about putting him as my quarterback because he's...
What about tight end?
I'm saving my...
Usually wide receivers are fast. Like, he seems like he's a strong one, which is a tight end. Which is why I put The Rock there.
I'm gonna put him a receiver because he is fast. Because he did go up against Medusa and she's.
But you have to think about it with not abilities; it's skills.
I'm still gonna put him as wide receiver.
Okay.
I have an idea.
He can't have godlike.
Yeah,
like we're doing it without that.
Yeah, I'm putting him as receiver because he's fast and strong. I'm saving my tight end in case I have a character in mind as my tight end. I'm trying to, if I get a chance to pick him, I'm taking him. Oh, fantasy. Wow, back-to-back fantasy.
Okay, so for my fantasy movie, which I was actually kind of shocked to see this in there, I'm going to pick John Coffrey as my running back. And he's kind of like your Andre the Giant, where he's not that
He's not
quick.
fast, but it's going to take a lot of muscle to stop him.
Yeah, like, dude, he's a big dude.
And
like,
I mean, let us know if you would like to see, because right now we're kind of doing, who do we think would win the game with this? Let us know if you want us to keep these teams, but do defensively. Who's stopping these guys?
yeah, because
that
you're probably not going to win. We're going to get drama every time or
You
something.
get drama, you're just like, grr.
You got Leonardo DiCaprio trying to stop Andre the Giant.
Yeah, let us know if you want to see us do where we defend each other's teams to see how that goes.
So, okay,
Because
next.
right now these are starting to be pretty damn strong.
Yeah, they're
teams.
strong teams. And we don't really have a lot of speed.
No. Cool. Almost got drama. That almost was bad. I got mystery. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I'm taking out my coach right now. I'm going for Bennett Blanc from Knives Out as my coach. He might be good at solving mysteries, but maybe he'll be able to pick out the other team's deep weaknesses. I figured he's a strong coach because he's always studying people. He's trying to figure it out. I think he'll be a good coach to pick.
Yes!
Comedy.
I got a comedy!
Really? I thought you were excited for animated.
No. Kind of a cheat, not gonna lie. But, comedy's a comedy. The Longest Yard. I'm gonna go with Deacon Moss. He He is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I should have saved my running back because he is quick.
Yeah.
But I will take him as my wide receiver 1. That is a good choice. It was between him and Burt Reynolds as the coach. I was trying to decide.
Yep.
But I feel
Coach
like if I
could be
get enough
saved, yep.
skill, then
Yeah.
So.
All right. Let's see what I got. Oh my God! Another romance.
Yes. That's my saving grace.
I am going with another wide receiver. Man, I'm kind of regretting picking my running back because I lost the opportunity. But I'm doing Forrest Gump as a receiver. I mean, I'm gonna have to because he's not really a good quarterback.
Can run though,
but he can run,
and he played football.
Yeah. All right, that's the best I got. Man, I wish I would have had my running back still open. Oh, horror. Man, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, but who? Okay, so horror. I want to pick somebody who's, he knows my quarterback really well. So well that their movies are together. I'm going to go with Elijah from Glass.
I'm going to be honest, that's not who I thought you were going to go with.
For my coach?
Yeah. I honestly thought you were going to go with Kevin from Split as a wide receiver of the Beast.
I don't want him to have a breakdown when the ball is coming to him. Like,
my name's Kevin.
Yeah, like
gets fucking
we were literally talking about. He's going to be a good coach.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he did cause a lot of disasters.
He's a mastermind.
Yeah.
Like, he's a smart man. I think he can figure out football pretty easily.
Yeah. All right, let's see what my category is.
Drama.
No. Yeah. No. This is not good. All right. I'm going with, we just talked about it last episode a little bit. I'm going with Sunshine from Remember the Titans.
That's a good pick. I mean, the dude had a cannon and he's accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as your team pisses him off.
Yeah, we're good.
So, I think that's a good pick. Oh boy, I need two good wide receivers to action. Yes, that's what I
need. You definitely did need that.
I'm going with a guy who's definitely athletic, and he's got the energy to stay out on that field and keep going. I'm going with John Wick.
John Wick, that's
wide
a good
receiver
choice.
Too.
That is a good choice. I think there's a few other better choices out there, but
he's got the stamina. And for wide receiver 2, who's running the fly routes, and he's quick. I mean, he's dodging bullets. He can run. I mean, so I'm going with Nix. You're up.
All right.
Spin the wheel. Sci-fi. Almost a romance.
Oh, sci-fi. I think I need to think about this a little bit. Alright, for my pick for sci-fi, might not be the best choice. Actually, I'm changing it. Captain America, my tight end. Fast.
It's a good choice. Strong.
And strong.
And technically, it's not a superpower because that's actually how he looks in real life, so it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, this is for my final slot as wide receiver. And I got another horror. Might as well complete the trio. I'm going to take Kevin Wendell.
Man, you just took everybody on that.
From Split. I mean, if it's handed to me, you got to take it. Like, I think it's a good combo. They all know each other.
Yep.
So,
all right, for my final pick, wide receiver, I need somebody good. Give me animated. I know if you... I asked for it, and I have received it.
He got his animated.
Animated. All right, for my pick for last character for animated, I'm going to go with Batman Beyond Terry. Because I thought about doing Batman, but, he has just as many animated as he does live action, but Batman Beyond is just animated TV show. So I'm going with Terry from Batman Beyond. I mean, if no one's seen it, he is Bruce Wayne. Like, you find out later in the series.
Batman doesn't have any powers.
Yeah.
So.
And you find out later in the series that they pretty much injected Terry's mom with Batman's blood because they knew Batman was getting older, and they needed someone new and strong to retake the mantle. So they pretty much made a copy of Batman, but he was pretty much artificially made stronger than Batman.
So that was a new game we wanted to try, guys. If you want us to do something like this again, we have tons of other scenarios. We have stranded on an island, whatever it is. Like Nick said, if you want us to figure out a defense to complete against these people, and
I mean, both teams I think are going.
They have
probably
their own
17-0.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Now, however, you let us know in the comments who do you think would win.
Yeah,
between our team. I mean, say our defenses were normal defenses.
Yeah.
Who would win? I mean, just let us know in the comments whose team do you think was better.
Yeah.
But again, it was random, so it's hard. I mean, Nick's got stuck with a lot of
romance
and stuff, and
I got drama.
It was the action type people. Yep. But I still think we both brought out some pretty good teams. So
yeah. Let us know if you want us to go. I mean, full out superheroes allowed. I mean, at
cartoons,
it's going to get crazy. I mean, that would get crazy because there's a lot of people off the top of my head that I can think of. That
I think it'd be fun if we did something like this, but we only use slashers.
Yep.
Like Michael Myers and Jason and Scream and all that other stuff, and just do
Yep.
Because it's a draft, so one person gets it, the other person doesn't. Simple as that. So.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. We have something else we talked about between the last episode and this episode that we're going to maybe try out. We'll let you know when we finally decide if we're going to do it or not, but just keep looking out for us posting new stuff. I mean, we're going to jump right into the movie now, but we're always thinking of new ideas, and if you have something that you think would be fun to see us do, let us know in the comments. We're always trying something new. We're new, so.
Yeah, and like I said, we're trying to fill in that void from the agree to disagree for stuff we actually enjoy now instead of just kind of cruising on, getting bored. So, without further ado, I'm going to let Nix talk to you guys about our main movie this week.
Yeah, like we said, last week at the beginning of the episode, the main movie this week was Constantine. It's an early 2000s film starring Keanu Reeves, like we said, and we'll jump right into the review of it. I mean, not the review, sorry, the recap. Constantine starts with us talking about a dagger of destiny that was lost in World War II. Two people find the dagger, and the one guy gets nailed by a car, and a symbol pops up on his wrist, which then he walks away. Then we cut to Constantine as he is being called to a case where a girl has been possessed by a demon. After getting the demon out of the girl's body, we are told that this demon is a soldier demon, which, from everybody's understanding of the demon world in this movie, that's not possible. They don't come into our world. But he's telling you, yeah, it was in there and I got rid of it. One of his character traits that you notice and that we find out is he has a very bad smoking habit. And that's when you find out that he actually does have very aggressive lung cancer due to how much he smokes.
For the second time.
Yeah. This is when we cut to our female protagonist, I guess you'd call her, where she gets a visual premonition. I guess it's premonition, or I guess it's just connection, I guess, with his...
It's a dream.
Yeah, a dream, kind of of her sister committing suicide. and she pretty much walks on top of her hospital and rips off her wrist thing that says you're in the hospital and jumps into a pool, but hits glass first and falls in the pool and dies. Her sister wakes up, doesn't know if it's real or not, comes out it's real, tells everybody that her sister would never have committed suicide. That's not her. Wow. And then we kind of cut forward to man walking, the same man that got hit by the car earlier while holding the Spear of Destiny. I mean, as he's walking past the row of cows, they just all start dropping, and he's walking towards something. Constantine wants to kind of figure out what's going on, so he goes to talk to Gabriel, the archangel, at the same time that this girl is going to talk to the priest to get her sister's funeral, but she's not allowed because she committed suicide, and in the Catholic community, suicide is not redeemable, so she can't hold a fully Catholic wedding for her sister because the church won't allow it. Constantine, at the same time, like I said, he's talking to Gabriel. He wants to know the truth, and this is the first time we kind of get a full character development of Constantine, of that ever since he was a child, he's been able to see things, and that to him this is a curse, but to Gabriel he tells he/she, because Gabriel is gender neutral because that's how angels are preserved, that he doesn't want to do this and that he thinks it's a curse, but they see him as kind of a savior, like this is a gift, why are you being pretty much a jerk about it? You find out later on that he took it, that he tried to take his own life, and they brought him back, and that he knows he's going to hell because of what he did, and by him getting rid of demons is pretty much him saying, I want to go into heaven, but that's not how God works in this universe. So Gabriel pretty much tells him, you have to kill yourself to do or you have to sacrifice yourself if you want to get in heaven, pretty much. And that right now he'll never be able to do it, and that God wants him to use his gifts and stop being a little bitch, pretty much, is what Gabriel tells him. The girl goes back to her apartment and is reviewing the tape of her sister killing herself when her sister turns around in the video and says, Constantine. Which she replays, and then the second time playing it, she doesn't hear anything, but then her phone's all ringing and they're all saying Constantine, Constantine. And now the girl remembers that she already met Constantine in the church. At the same time, Constantine goes outside to smoke a cigarette like he does, and he gets attacked by a demon bug, or bug demon, and it uses one of his many tools that he has to break the demon up because they hate the sound of beetles. Gets into traffic and kills the bug demon by letting it get hit by a car and killing pretty much all the bugs in it. Which he then goes to look for answers because he knows they don't come into this world and they shouldn't be into this world. A half-breed, they call them. They shouldn't be in the world. That's where me Bizarre, where he is a half-breed, and he's you kind of right away know he's up to no good, just the way his entrance comes in, and he just does not seem good. The girl comes to visit Constantine because she wants help. She heard his name, she wants his help. They get into a little heated conversation. She goes to leave, and all Constantine sees out his window is a bunch of wings, which then forces him to run out after her. After she tries to get mad at him, the lights start turning off around them, and they are both attacked by flying demons, which Constantine uses the breath of a dragon to pretty much burn all the demons to a crisp. And that's when he determines that they weren't after him, they were after her. So now he's pretty much in the game. He decides that he will go into hell to look for her sister. He finds her in hell, which he pretty much says, yeah, she committed suicide, but he doesn't know why she did it yet. And that it's a very good depiction of hell, I think, of everything's on fire, and that I think it's funny that for him to go into hell, he had to put his feet in water and look into a cat's eyes, which was kind of weird, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, people do depict cats as evil and everything like that. One priest that was helping Constantine in his adventures was killed by Balsic, and then that's when you kind of find out more about Constantine, where he tells the sister about everything that's happened to him in his life, and that at the right age of like 10 is when he first saw his first demon, and since then he's kind of been able to see him, and that he was never given this gift, he was born with it. They end up finding Balthazar and killing him, or very injuring him. But at that split moment, something pulls this girl through like 15 walls outside, and Constantine's not fast enough to get to her. That's why I didn't pick him for any of my team. Man can't run. Lung cancer and all. He burns Balthazar badly, and then she gets to the wall, and then somebody comes to talk to Balthazar. We don't see who it is, but then they pretty much finish off Balthazar, and that wasn't part of their deal. That's all you hear, so it wasn't a part of their deal. That's when Constantine goes to talk to Midnight, because he needs help to find her and figure out pretty much what the hell is going on, because he has no idea what's going on right now. He goes to, and then once finding out, he goes to save her with his helper, Kramer, and goes full badass and puts holy water or a cross in the sprinkler system, pretty much burning all the demons to a crisp. But as they try to fight him off, he just starts blasting them with, I think, holy water or something.
Dragon's breath.
Yes, dragon's breath. And just starts murdering everybody. It kind of reminded me out of, like, if anybody's seen Blade, it's kind of like that. Beginning when he starts killing vampires in the middle of the nightclub, like, kind of reminded of that.
I said it reminded me of John Wick.
Yep, he is John Wick.
Exactly, and him just running around killing people in a nightclub, that's...
Yeah. At the same time, this person that was holding the Spear of Destiny is fighting with this girl in the water that her own sister died in, and stabs her multiple times, and he just kind of randomly dies. He just, like, dies.
Constantine?
No. The guy that had the Spear of Destiny. He just kind of falls over dead now because he's done his duty pretty much. And Constantine realizes that the son of Satan has possessed her, and he needs to kill it. They do a Latin spell to get... That was like really southern. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Latin spell. He gets it down, but then somehow instead of getting it out of her, he just puts it in her stomach, which I feel like that's worse than just being fully possessed, is it's trying to rip through her stomach. He starts messing up the spell because of being sick. You have to see it you'd have to see it in the movie, but when they take a picture of his x-ray, his lungs, it's just white, full of cancer. Like, he's gonna die any day now. Like, that's pretty much what you're being told. He thinks he's helping her, and now his helper just died after saving the day. He pretty much helped John finish. He helped him finish the Latin spell, and gets told, he tries to do his, throughout the whole movie, it's kind of a gag where he keeps trying to, like, be like, I'm Kramer. It pretty much copy how Constantine acts, like, screw you, asshole. And then he gets freaking thrown through the air, smashed against the wall in the ceiling, like, 4 times, and then he's like, he tells Constantine in his last breath, "You're right, this is harder than I thought."
He said it's not like the books.
Yeah, it's not like the books that he's read. And that's when Gabriel shows up, stopping him from killing the son of Satan, or exiling the son of Satan back to hell. And it's revealed that Gabriel is trying to put plans in motion for God to pretty much win this war between God and Satan that they've been disputing on since the beginning. And Gabriel pretty much says he's done with this playing game stuff. He wants to be done with this. Which, if anybody knows the Bible or has watched Supernatural, that's pretty much who Gabriel is. Lucifer and Michael fight while Gabriel kind of does the whole, I'm in the middle, I'm just here. And now he's kind of switching sides to be like, alright, I'm done with this. You guys need to knock this off, pretty much. Stuff gets crazy. Gabriel throws Constantine against the wall and goes to kill the final blow of Satan's son, because once he kills Satan's son, it's pretty much over. God wins. They can rebuild the world as they want now. And Constantine, in that split decision, grabs a piece of glass and slits his own wrist, pretty deep, as you find out later. And that's when, as they cut to his blood slowly going, and time freezes. And in my favorite part, you see black tar falling from somewhere, and then feet hit the ground, and it's Satan. Satan has come, because Gabriel said earlier in the movie that Satan has said that the only soul he'd ever come for personally was John Constantine's. And now he's here. And he says, even in that moment too, you're the only person that I would ever come personally pick your soul. And in a great way, which I'm pretty sure the guy who plays Satan is in John Wick as one of the Russians. And I think the second movie, the one where he says, I saw him kill somebody with a pencil. Which was kind of interesting to see him play each other again in villain versus good. And the devil, Satan pretty much plays with John and says, like, yeah, you messed up and now look where we are. And it was very good to see him play a twisted character like that, because I feel like it's always hard to portray God and Satan and those kind of characters. But he does a very good job of being sinister, but at the same time, he pretty much, John says, hey, Gabriel's trying to kill your kid because your kid's here, and the devil goes, you okay, bud?
Gabriel's trying to set
Satan free to get
Satan's son free.
Yeah, to keep this stuff rolling.
To take over the world.
Yeah.
But Satan wants to be the one to take over the world.
Yeah, himself.
So he gets pissed off at his son. And
so he pretty much, when Constantine tells him this, he's like, yeah, okay, bud, you're just trying to play the game. And Constantine's like, yeah, how about you look behind you? And then he confronts Gabriel, takes the sword, pulls his son out of the girl, and sends his son back to hell. And when Gabriel tries to kill Satan for God, she goes to punch Satan, and his fist stops right before Satan's head, and Satan says, ooh, it looks like he doesn't believe in you anymore, which rips away Gabriel's wings, and now he becomes a fallen angel. She becomes a fallen angel. And and in doing so, it seems like Satan kind of saved the day. Only because he wants to take over the world himself. That's the other reason he kind of saves the day. And that's when John makes a deal with him that he can take his soul as long as the girl lives.
Well, no, he was going to take his soul either way. But for telling him about his son.
Oh, yeah. So Satan's like, yeah, sure, man. I'm taking your soul anyways. And as he drags his body, Constantine's body starts to get heavier and heavier to the point he can't move him. And if you remember me talking earlier, the only way he was allowed to get in heaven is self-sacrifice. And he was sacrificing himself for the greater good. Which then Satan gets pretty pissed about because he came all this way, made a deal with John, and now he's not getting what he wants. John is almost in heaven. He sees the lights. And Satan grabs him by the chest and pretty much heals him and rips out all of his cancer. Which was kind of disturbing to see him rip out his cancer, which is like black goo.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was like, yeah,
That's smoky.
But I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much what it is, though. Like, he's ripping out all the evil from him. And pretty much tells John, hey, you were almost heaven, but now you get to live on Earth longer and mess up again, and now
and prove to God that you don't belong.
Yeah,
there.
and he pretty much says, you will always come back to me. Your soul will always be mine. And John then goes back to smoking cigarettes and hunting demons. And that's the end of the movie. What'd you think of it?
I wasn't a Vegas fan,
I understand.
but I'm not a big fan of these types of movies in general. You know that. Although it's funny, because I was watching the movie and Hannah comes over and she goes, Nicholas picked this movie, didn't he? I was like, yeah, how'd you know? She goes, because these are the type of movies Nicholas likes. Like, and she was like, I bet this is like what his book's gonna be about, or something like that. Of like that type of And I was like, yeah, probably. I gave it a 6 out of 10, but like for the whole fighting demons and God and Hades, and I thought it was good for that kind of movie. I don't like those movies in general.
Yeah.
But like one thing is, like Satan ripped out his cancer. He cut his wrists.
Yeah, I guess he healed that. I don't know.
Yeah, like that part just wasn't talked. Like he was dead.
Yeah.
So how he just like healed his cancer and he's like, "You're good now." Mm-hmm. No, he cut his wrist. Like he's dead. Yeah. That's how we got Satan to come down. Is dying. Yeah. Like, so. You know, I just don't understand some of the stuff like that. But you know, and I felt like the spear was wasted.
I agree.
Like, it was almost like, what the hell was the point of it? Like,
yeah.
And it went from the first, and like, first off, it was in a Nazi flag, and I was like, oh, okay, like, they're gonna say something. Didn't say anything about what the Nazis did with it. Like,
when I saw the Nazi flag, I was like, oh my god, did Indiana Jones come after this?
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, was Hitler using, like, the spear? And, like, and then I was thinking, I was like, oh, does the spear give you, like, superpowers? Like, dude just walked in front of a car, got up, kept walking.
Yeah, not even just, like, he got hit by the car, but the car, like, folded around
him.
Yeah,
like it was almost like a car hit a, like, telephone pole.
Yeah.
But it hit a human, and the guy just walked away. And I was like, I don't know, I felt like it was so focused on the spear, but the spear didn't play a huge part.
Yeah, I agree with it.
And everyone had the crosses from the spear.
Yeah, I thought those could be more.
But you only saw the spear in the first scene when the guy grabs it, and the last scene when Gabriel has it.
Yeah.
So, like, nothing's like, did they get stabbed with the spear? Like, what exactly the hell is going on? Like, they left a lot of things up in the air that I didn't like about it.
Yeah, I agree.
So what'd you rate it?
I mean, I rated it a 6 out of 10 too. I mean, I like Keanu Reeves as an actor, and that I like the portrayal of Constantine because I've read some of the comic books, and it's a very good portrayal that he is like, he had lung cancer. Satan took it away because he wanted him to live more and suffer, and they do a very good role. And I like the beginning when he just. Most people have like just a keychain. He just has a keychain of like all the different religions and just like, yep, nope. Puts it in the sun and then the demon screams. And he's like, yep, there's the religion.
I was very intrigued at the first part. Yeah. Like I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a John Wick mixed with The Exorcist or something. Yeah. Like, so this is gonna be cool. And then it was like, I don't know. I feel like it just turned like the nightclub confused me.
Yeah, the nightclub confused me too.
And then like they kept saying, "Oh, well, nobody can break through," but they never explained why things are breaking through.
Yep.
Like they just.
I think it's because it's the Spear of Destiny was found. I guess that's what they were trying to say.
I don't know. And like there was what was his name? Moonlight.
Yeah,
the guy who plays like Switzerland or whatever.
Midnight or whatever.
Yeah, and like I don't understand what the chair like. I felt like they just kept throwing things at me, but they didn't explain what any of it had to do with anything. They're just like, "This is important." Why? And they're like, "Because it is."
Yeah.
And so like
the chair.
But like I was still like, it was still an entertaining movie.
Yeah.
It just.
Yeah,
if the storyline just it wasn't quite complete or there for me that I couldn't get fully into it.
Yeah.
Because it really was. It was, and I literally wrote it down. I said, I know that John Wick came after this movie, but it felt like John Wick but religious.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they didn't give you enough story about Constantine's background.
Yeah.
And then not enough about the spear. And honestly, like, Gabriel being bad, I thought she was bad in the beginning. Like, I didn't even know that was a good person. Like, they looked evil.
Yeah.
So, like, it wasn't like whenever they came in, like, oh, I'm a Satan. Like, no shit. I could have guessed that. Like, the only plot twist was, like, Satan saving them, which is for his own benefit. And then, in a way, he saves John's life.
Just because
he cures him, because he wants him to die and come to... Yeah, like... I don't know. I felt like the movie missed a lot of things, but it was still, like, entertaining. It's almost like if you watch John Wick and say John Wick didn't have a storyline, that's what Constantine is.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's still a different type of movie. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of those movies. Yeah. I still like to give them chances, so I'm glad you picked it.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is one I'd recommend to people.
Yeah, I mean, if you're into sci-fi, give it a shot, I guess.
Well, not even sci-fi. If you're into, like...
Superman.
Hell and Satan, and maybe if you like the Lucifer series or something, but... I don't know. I felt like it was all the things I like. Like, I like John Wick. I like Insidious and, like, the stuff like that. But I feel like it didn't make enough sense to make it a good movie.
Yeah.
But, got anything else, Nick?
No, not really. Just keep looking forward to what we're posting, and we're trying something new. And if we find something you guys like, let us know, and we'll keep going at it. I mean... I gotta do like every other podcast, beat the horse until it's dead. I mean,
yeah, I mean, now, however, next week we aren't doing any fun things. At least the plan for right now, we are both gonna go out, watch Scream 7.
Yep, we're tackling a whole franchise.
Yeah, and I think we're not gonna summarize the movies.
Nope. I mean, if you haven't seen them, go watch them. I mean, prepare.
We're pretty much we're gonna do the fun things, like we're gonna rank them.
Yep.
We're gonna say our thoughts about 7. But we're not going to summarize the movies.
Nope.
And then, maybe rank our favorite killers. Stuff like that. But, yeah, we're excited for that one. We're going to tell you if 7's even worth watching.
Yeah.
I mean, because...
I mean,
the big hype around it is we hope that Stu's in it.
Yeah.
And maybe Stu isn't it, and maybe it sucks.
Like, I heard a lot of fan theories about it. Some stuff makes sense, but other things don't.
Yeah, so... We'll let you guys know.
Yep.
But that's our plan at least. Yep. So I'm thinking we're gonna aim for end of March type, maybe mid-March that we're gonna release that one.
Yeah, we might have one filler episode between it, possibly, depending on what comes about. I mean,
if we don't get a chance to go out, it happens. We're both grown-ups. We have our own jobs and stuff, so we still got to do that stuff. And so going to the movies doesn't just happen. But that's our goal. We're going to try to do that and cover them. And let us know if there are other franchises you guys want us to tackle. Maybe, like, we stop the agree to disagree. Maybe we can do, like, 2 movies, a franchise for a couple weeks. Like, if you want to just do all the Halloweens, all the Friday the 13th, all whatever. whatever you want us to do. But Nix, got anything else?
Nope. Like I always say, stay curious and keep watching films.
And keep listening to us. That's it. So see you guys.
See ya.